Hello again. Welcome back. In our last short, we unpacked the Greek words stoicheion and katakaio from 2 Peter 3:10, arguing that Peter was talking about the end of the Old Covenant system, not the physical universe. Now let's strengthen that argument even further. Firstly, if Peter were predicting the end of the physical earth, it would contradict other clear biblical passages. The Bible anticipates a never-ending earth in places like Ecclesiastes 1:4 and Psalm 104:5. God even promised in Genesis 8:21 and 9:11 that he would never again strike down every living creature or destroy the earth with the flood. These texts suggest the planet itself endures. Secondly, let's look at the day of the Lord, a key phrase in 2 Peter 3:10. Throughout the Bible, the day of the Lord is consistently about God's judgments on specific groups of people or nations, not the literal destruction of the entire physical planet. Think of Isaiah 34 against Edom or Zephaniah 1:2-18 against Judah and Jerusalem. These were historical judgments, not cosmic annihilation. Malachi 3 and 4 connect a day of burning to the destruction of Jerusalem, which the New Testament confirms was fulfilled in AD 70. The New Testament's focus for a great judgment was squarely on first century Israel. Thirdly, what about those dramatic descriptions of cosmic disturbances? The sun darkening, stars falling. This isn't literal, folks. This is standard Hebraic apocalyptic language used poetically to describe major theological or covenantal events and severe judgments on guilty nations. Take Isaiah 13:10-13 against Babylon, for example. These prophecies used imagery of shaking heavens and earth to depict the fall of nations and empires, not the literal end of the cosmos. Peter was simply drawing from this rich symbolic prophetic tradition. Finally, what about new heavens and new earth that Peter mentions in 3:13? This isn't about a shiny new planet either. The foundational passages in Isaiah 65 and 66 and Revelation 21 show that in this new heaven and earth, regular human history continues. There's still sin and a need for evangelism. This means it's not the end of physical existence. Instead, it refers to the new covenant order, a new spiritual reality inaugurated by Christ and fully established after the dissolution of the old covenant system in AD 70. As Matthew 5:17-18 suggests, Jesus came to fulfill the law, marking the transition from the old to this glorious new covenant. So when we read 2 Peter 3:10 with this understanding of biblical language and context, it clearly points to the dramatic fiery judgment on Old Covenant Israel culminating in AD 70. It was the end of an age, the fulfillment of prophecy, and the dawn of a new covenant era, not the physical end of the world. So what do you think of this expanded view? Let me know in the comments below.